Looks like I can climb here. Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too. Should have brought a cart. A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
You're killing robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots? This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. All this searching, and I'm...
That's your reaction to everything.
You should really try...
As you wish. Do you realize?
So,
Of all the questions you could ask, I've spent decades searching the ruins of... For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization. But I could... And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know? Silence. That's...
you have no idea. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am, or where I came from, trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answer...
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really...
What exactly are you...
You've chased a personal riddle into to a crowd.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find, thanks to you, we
But it didn't happen.
obviously. So,
What was Project Zero Dawn?
exactly the question.
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast.
I've told you quite.
So
I don't know. The eclipse described.
that thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. It didn't seem like a person or a machine.
All that's certain.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth.
Hades is using the eclipse.
But if Elizabeth...
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots. The civilization of the old ones had to Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. All I have to do...
Very well.
Who are you?
You really need to make... I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I...
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really... I'm nothing.
You've been using my focus.
Every focus emits... I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate.
How do you learn to do...
Years of study and experimentation,
And you can spy through other eclipses.
usually.
Is there...
It's highly unlikely, but not in pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Is there any...
It's highly unlikely. But some were
freezing?
cryogenic.
You said you...
The evidence pointed that they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered it.
Elizabeth told Ted...
The place still exists, as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave?
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountain, BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to... I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Snow ch-
Sing to the glaciers.